Hey, I'm Steve Mathis here at Portland International Raceway for the 2025 Fly Racing gear, and found a lot of ambassadors here. Fly's got some cool people working with him. One is my buddy Andrew Short. What's up, Shorty?
Hanging.
Okay, favorite gear line, helmet line, or anything from the 2025 Fly intro?
Yeah, I think as a dad and myself, the most important thing is the helmet. I think that's the flagship product for them. But the gear this year looks good. I really like this blue stuff behind us. It's the light gear.
Who's here? It's Jason Thomas from Fly Racing. I believe we know each other.
Unfortunately, we do.
What? Any plans to bring back the Tim Ferry replica formula?
I don't believe so.
It's bullshit. Oh, hey, look, it's Trey Kennard, another Fly Racing ambassador. 2025 gear launch. What's your favorite line of gear, color, helmet, anything that Fly brought out this year?
The light. It's always been my favorite.
Okay.
Ever since Shorty kind of started it, and that was like my second or third year at Fly, and then just to see where it's come, it's sweet. It's so comfortable too. It was like, I think it was the first stretchy pant.
All right, 2025 launch. I like the Evo Captain America stuff. It's my favorite, especially I got
red, white, and blue.
Yep,
Wow,
yep.
Okay.
Yeah. In the words of Nacho Libre, though, every man in his day must wear stretchy pants.
Deep thoughts.
I wear it all. I mean, I really do. I wear the Patrol line. I wear the Evo. I wear F16. I really don't care. If I like the color, and I'm horrible at getting in there and going part numbers, so I just go, you guys know what I ride, send me some clothes. But the stuff changes so fast. It's like our gear rotates so fast. Literally, when I go to an event, I have to look at my gear, and then I have to open the catalog and make sure I have the most current. You know what I mean? I mean, we have so much, which is cool because we have something that will fit everybody.
All right, scale of 1 to 29. How worried are you about Kiefer at Loretta's?
Yeah. Maybe Heather also on the starting line. Yeah. Sabotage. Does she sabotage people?
She'll do anything.
Yeah, I know.
1 to
That's
29.
what you said. Yeah. So 29. Yeah.
I like that special edition stuff that I don't think is necessarily your favorite, but I will tell you why. It's because I think it's unexpected for us.
Yeah.
You know, I've been around this brand for a very long time, decades at this point, and we really want to offer things that people aren't expecting. So when they open the catalog, oh, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I think that gear does that.
Favorite racer growing up?
Ah, man. There's a few for me, but Guy Cooper.
Coop, yeah.
I mean,
Air Coop.
just like, it was cool because Coop and Raynard would come to like the local tracks, you know, so like they'd like go race on the weekend, and then you'd see them like, I seen Guy like blow out a front tire because he was jumping like 80 feet past the double downside one time. That was pretty cool.
Very on brand.
Yeah.
You just got off these Blue Coup races with Villapoto. You're Villapoto, the Tenere thing. I mean, you got a lot of Ryan Villapoto in your life, and how do you manage him? Because even when he calls me, he's a pain in the ass. For me, I can't imagine the pain in the ass he must be for you.
He is a pain in the ass, but he can cook well.
Okay.
So I'm typically the bartender. He's the cook. So we got it handled.
To me, this 25 machine is like the best thing that Honda's come out with in a really long time. And
Okay, so I love Yamahas, but I will jump on a Honda. I will buy one full retail from a dealer. If I buy one, can I scrub like you?
I mean, it's an upcharge, but
Oh, it's an upcharge, okay, yeah.
mostly medical bills. But
Guy Rick Johnson was, I would say, the very first, but I was really young. Then Bradshaw. But you know, the craziest part of that is I got to practice with the best guys. So like, my favorite riders at the time were those guys, Ferries and Troy. But I was also practicing every single day with them, which is a weird thing, you know. Like you read the name on the back of their jersey, but then you're also going to dinner with them every single night. So. Probably a charmed existence I've had in that way.
I'm going to try, because Bradshaw's such a big part of the Fly family, and I've ridden with him a bunch. I'm trying to get him to take me out. I'm trying to get him to be like, I'm trying to be like, hey, pretend I'm chicken.
He knows how to do it.
Yeah.
He knows how to do it. I think you would be a pretty easy target.
Pretend I'm chicken, and then just, you know.
I know how bad you freaked out when RV was rubbing you like nothing, like no big deal. So imagine if he like ghost rode his bike into you like Bercy, like into the wall.
It'd be awesome.
Doug is like the more politically correct guy, I will say, and then me and Ryan are a little rough around the edges.
Maybe you're in the middle and Ryan's off the reservation a little bit?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure him out. You know, when I first met him, I didn't like him. Andy was a prick, and I've kind of became to where I like him now. But again, it's because he can cook pretty good. Right. So
there were some not great designs back in the day?
I would say probably all of them were not great. To be completely fair, you know, it's come a long way. I think the brand, you know, at the time was more about function. They really just looks weren't necessarily a big ingredient. Now we're trying to find a happy balance between both. You know, you have to make sure it looks great, but if you don't have any function, people aren't going to buy it.
We talked to Kennard earlier. He told me it was Guy Cooper. Maybe you can go over it. I'm sure you have a front tire scar on your back, or you have an old helmet with some of his front tire rubber on it. Do you have any scars from Coop on him, maybe just accident landing on you? You could show Kennard?
Well, I'm pretty sure I got shrapnel several times from Cooper, and I wasn't even on the racetrack with him. I was just in the pit area. No, that's pretty funny. I mean, we it's funny. Like Ryan, Villapoto, he's was an MC fan, back in the day. So I kind of have to listen to that. But it's interesting, and it kind of dates you a little bit when some of these guys, they either come up or they're bringing their kid, and they watched you as a rider, and then now their kids coming to the races. But
and then you're like, stop talking about 92 Coliseum.
Right. Well, yeah, I just it gets easier, right? I just had somebody interview me a second ago and ask me, one race in your career, what would you go back and do different, or which one would you want back? I'd like to have another swing at that one.